Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to the channel. Welcome to the delayed flight. This statue I liked very much, and actually I liked this statue that much that I don't depart from the runways anymore. I depart from the road. This is our plane, the JMB VL-3. Here there is an interesting feature. For instance, did you know that if... Okay, I release my parking brakes. Okay. Did you know that if I go to lock mode, I can as well press letter C on the keyboard? This is exactly what I did right now. And have control of my plane. I hope my plane is visible. It is a small one, the JMB VL-3, here. But you see, I can control my plane, and actually I think I can even turn, you see. Yeah, this is quite interesting. Exactly. Okay, let us depart. It will be something between a free flight and an ILS landing. Okay, airborne. Here is the airport, Kempegowda International Airport in Bangalore or Bengaluru. A wonderful airport by TaiModels is the designer. Okay. I engage my autopilot. Let us go inside the airport. I go to heading mode. So in general, what this clip is about, okay. This clip is again about ILS landings and actually about the frequencies. There are some runways that the ILS guidance brings us correctly to the runway, and there are other frequencies which are not that good. Now, as you see, for instance, we leave the airport and we will go to land from the other side. Let us have a few arrangements on our autopilot. We see we have an altitude of 3,800 feet. I can as well go to 4,200 feet. I set the rate of ascent of 500 feet. And as you see, we are on heading mode. Autopilot is engaged. And we're climbing at 4,200 feet. I press B to correct my elevation. My new camera setup for the JMB VL-3. So far it is a free flight, and somewhere here I think I can turn about 180 degrees. My flaps are extended because I try to have a low speed, as you see. I think I will risk it. I will start turning. Okay. And I continue turning. Exactly, you see. This is the runway that we will try to land. The runway is actually 27 left, this one here, but we will land from the other side this time. Here the ILS frequency was quite precise. We tried an ILS landing in one of the last clips, I think it was with the NX Cap crafters. So, as you see, I'm above the runway, 27 left, and we will land from the other side, which is 9 right, isn't it? Here. And something else I wanted to say about this airport. This airport is unique. Please pay attention. I mean, the airport is here, the terminals. This is the airport. I hope my cursor is visible. And we have the runways from both sides of the airport, of Kempegowda International Airport. One runway here, the two runways are parallel. Both runways are, I think, above 13,000 feet. This is one runway and this is the other runway. So the airport is just in the middle, a little bit strange and unusual. And we will go to land here, actually. This will be our runway, which is 9 right, isn't it? Exactly. 9 right is this one here. So far, as I said, we have a straight and level flight. I think so. Yes, indeed, we stabilized at 4,200 feet. And we will just try to test this runway because the frequency is quite precise. I mean, this ILS frequency works just excellent. We're talking about 9 right. Here are the frequencies. This is another frequency. I mean 109.90, and I will turn to 109.30 transfer. Exactly. You see the localizer here. So this will be our runway. Don't forget that the airport has an elevation of 3,000 feet. So actually we're flying about 1,200 feet above the ground. Exactly, we will try to land here. And I want to show you only this thing. It sounds strange, but yes, indeed, some ILS frequencies are better than others. We have no deviation at all. I keep my flaps extended, as you see, because I want to have a low speed. Okay. You see here this green parallel line of the localizer. And actually here, I hope my cursor is visible, we see the deviation. In order to have an ILS approach, in order to have a perfect vertical and lateral guidance, you must be established on both the localizer and the glide slope. So far we don't have any of these two. Our new ILS frequency is set 109.30. Let us turn. Okay, here's the knob, the problematic knob. Yeah, you see, even now I have some problems. Small adjustments. So we are waiting to stabilize our plane on the localizer and on the glide slope. Actually now we don't have any. The runway is right in front of us, runway 9 right. The glide slope appeared. We are established on the localizer. We are almost on the middle. We see this green line here. And as we said many times, when this green rhombus goes exactly here on the middle, we will activate approach. We don't see the runway right now, but there is no reason to worry about it. We trust our instruments, a speed of 57. There is some tailwind because I see ground speed is about 66. Here is the glide slope. And I bring now the autopilot features, pressing here. I hope my cursor is visible. And right at this moment I activate approach. Exactly, you see GS and lock here. Please pay attention. We see green lock and green GS. This means that we have an ILS landing. And the reason we have this particular ILS landing is in order to show you that some runways have a very good guidance. I mean, this ILS frequency will bring us exactly to the threshold of our runway, and at the very last moment we will disengage the autopilot. Okay? You see my flaps are extended, a speed of about 60. You see, by coincidence, this time I remember to extend my gear. For some reason, I always forget my gear. You just monitor your instruments, I mean, you must be exactly here. Your localizer, your glide slope, excuse me, must be here in the middle, and this green line of the localizer must also be on the middle. See how precise this runway is. Hands-free, of course. This camera I like very much. Okay. If you encounter any problem at this very moment, of course you will disengage the autopilot, but I don't have to because we are perfectly lined up. Still on autopilot. Yes, there is some tailwind, I see. Ground speed is 67. You see, we are still on autopilot. Knots is our ground speed. So, okay, I disengage my autopilot, I don't need the PFT anymore. And we will have a touch and go. Exactly. Almost perfect. So, let us go to land. Let me have a look. 4,200 feet. Okay, autopilot is engaged again. And the rate of ascent of 400. Maybe I can as well have an altitude of 3,700 feet only. Good. Yes, indeed, I don't have the heading now, so I go to heading mode. So, where is the runway? Now I must find the statue. Okay, I disengage the autopilot. Ah, here is the statue, you see? Okay, just in time. This is actually our new runway. We departed from here and now we will land here.
Huh?
I got very stuck with this wonderful statue. Close to Kempegowda International Airport. Yeah, here is the statue. My gear. Okay, my gear is extended. Okay. You see, I mean, since it is not real life and this is a simulator, give yourself some freedom. I mean, enjoy what you're doing. Ladies and gentlemen, I will not insist any further. I don't know which was the reason of this clip. I suppose I just wanted to show you this statue and what a precise ILS landing looks like. Okay, I can as well set my parking brakes. Here is the fuel selector. We set it to off. Where is it? Okay. Landing lights off. All our lights off actually. Fuel switch pump is off. And okay, avionics, battery. And the key of our Widowmaker. Where is the key? I guess in the NX cap is from the other side. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this clip and hope to see you soon to the next one. Till then, you take care and bye for now.